Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ali. Just to remind you, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do, and click the little bell symbol, and then you'll be notified of when I've got a new video coming out. So today I'm going to do a skincare video, which is why I've got my dressing gown on. It's now night time. It's nearly 11 o'clock actually, and I've got my makeup band on. Everybody loves this headband. It's actually an old one from Tiger, but I found a few others, so I'll link them below in the description box. I love it. It just keeps everything out of the way when you're removing your makeup. It's actually quite good when you're applying your makeup, when you want to keep all your hair out of the way as well. But I like to use it when I'm taking off my makeup so that you can cleanse, and you can cleanse right up into the hairline, so you don't miss any bits. Right, today I'm going to focus on a skincare brand that perhaps you might not have heard of unless you watch QVC, which is where I've been introduced to the brand. There's some of the products have got amazing reviews, and it's worth just having a read through and hearing what they say, because you know, these are viewers that have used and tried out, you know, much more higher price point brands. But then they're finding that they're getting better results with the SkinSense. I'm just wrestling with these packages. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I should have prepped them beforehand, shouldn't I? Here we go. So let's bring you in a little bit closer. I've cleansed and toned my skin, so I've got nothing on at the moment. And the products that I want to try out for you are a new sort of branch of the SkinSense range, which is called the Hydranet range, and they look like the Hydranet face mask. So let's start with that. A highly refreshing moisturizing mask to soothe, hydrate and nourish the complexion, formulated to hydrate, revitalize and energize the skin. Apply to cleanse face and leave for 10 minutes, and then rinse off with water. So let's apply that. So this is a giant tub. I mean, how many mils is this? This is 100 mils that you get. So that's going to last you a long time. Comes with a little seal. Actually, let's use that because there's a lot on the seal. I'm not going to waste it. But that's what it looks like in the pot. It smells very fresh. Yeah, very fresh kind of smell. So I'm going to use this and apply. Oh, do you know what? It feels lovely. My cheeks feel a bit warm. They look quite red, don't they? I've got obviously lighting in here, which gives off quite a bit of heat. But also my heating's been on. And then it kind of flushes out your cheeks a little bit. So this feels gorgeous. It's lovely and cooling. It's a nice gel. So I'm just going to apply a thick layer all over. Like that. Whilst I'm going to do that, I'm going to talk to you about some of the products that I love from the range. First of all, you might not have heard of it if you haven't watched QVC, then you might not, because it did launch there and was exclusive there. I think it's going to be in other retailers as well. I'm not sure where at the moment, but if you hadn't seen QVC, you might not have heard of them. However, you probably have heard of Ultrasun. So the lady that's behind Ultrasun, this is her on the box. Look, Abby Cleve. I'll show you her. There she is. Hi, Abby. She is behind Ultrasun, and Ultrasun is my go-to sun cream all year round, and especially on holidays and in the summertime. And you can get Ultrasun basically everywhere now, can't you? I see it even in John Lewis and Waitrose, and even in my Superdrug. So yeah, Ultrasun has really got out there. So the woman behind Ultrasun, Abby Cleve, has taken the same technology and the delivery system of the sun care and put it into skincare. And when you hear all the kind of the science behind it, it actually makes so much sense. She obviously describes it a lot better than I would, so you'd have to watch her when she's doing a show. And the other product that I swear by and use daily, morning and night, is her anti-aging neck and decollete cream. Can we see that? I love this. I think this is my 3rd tube now. Yes, I think it is. It was probably about a year ago that I, you know, up until then I hadn't cared about my neck, you know, and I think that's probably what most women do is they, you know, you moisturize and you take care of this part of your face and you forget about here and here in particular as well, until you start to see things and you're like, oh, what's going on? And that's definitely what happened to me. You know, I was just a bit like, oh, the lines I didn't like. And I was just, yeah, I just was a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure. Things are sort of kind of going on here that I wasn't sure about. And luckily, at that point, I had just started to work with Abby at SkinSense on her shows and then got introduced to the neck cream. And this ended up being featured on, I think it was on This Morning at the time when it launched, and everyone went crazy for it. And the reviews are amazing. Go and have a look on the QVC website and see, because, you know, neck creams can be a bit like an eye cream. They can be really expensive. You know, and if you've already spent loads on your face creams and your eye creams and your serums and things, you don't, you know, you might not necessarily then want to go and spend a fortune on a neck cream as well. And I totally get that. So that's why I think this is a really affordable product that works, and you see results, and it's you can sustain it. It's not one of those things where you fork out a load of money for a neck cream and you love it, but then can you continue to keep paying that every time it runs out? This is really affordable. But let me show you the neck cream whilst my face mask is doing its thing. I'm just going to put some in onto the neck and onto the décolleté, so you can take it right down, moisturize it in. I can't talk properly when I'm moisturizing my neck. It makes my voice go funny. And then take it all the way up, moisturize it up and round the back of the neck, and kind of lift up at the same time, like that. There we go. So I do that morning and night. I also do some very weird neck exercises to tone this area, which I'm not going to do right now because you'll think I look silly. So yeah, that's one of my go-to products from SkinSense that I absolutely love. Right, I'm going to get myself a flannel and then take this mask. I'm back and I found the bag. Just removed my mask. Let me show you the little bag that it comes with as well. So it comes in this sort of plump. I mean, it looks good, doesn't it? So let's go in with the next product, which is the Hydranet Intense Concentrate, which looks like that. Can we see? It's highly restorative facial concentrate for a deeply hydrated and nourished complexion. How much do I apply? I'm just going to say a couple of pumps. Let's go with a couple of pumps. Gently massage into cleansed skin morning and evening. Let's just do a couple of pumps. That's sinking in. The other thing that Abby is very good at is textures, and she just gets all the textures right. They just sink in. It's my pet peeve when I have any form of product that rolls, doesn't sink in, or just anything that you can feel on the skin. There's nothing worse than putting something on and then feeling it or feeling greasy. And she just understands that concern with a lot of women, that we don't like that. And she just gets the textures right. With the sun care, she's the same. Everything sinks in, everything does what it's meant to do, but sinks in so you can't feel it on your skin. Like the sun factor with Ultra Sun, you know, traditionally you would have had sun cream on and been able to feel it and felt sticky and horrible, but with ultrasun you don't. You put it on and it sinks in and it's gone and you forget about it. And it's exactly the same with her skincare. It sinks in, it does its thing, but you can't feel it and it doesn't bother you later on, or when you're going to apply other products or makeup, you can't, it doesn't interfere. So that sinks in wonderfully. It feels wonderful. Let's go in with the eye concentrate. I actually love the eye cream. I'm trying to think if I've got it here. I think it is in my makeup bag. I've taken two. Yes, it is. Look, here we go. Another two of her products in my makeup bag that I've taken to work with me the other day is from the Ultrasun range. Her lip, let's put a bit on my lips. Her lip balms is amazing, and it's SPF 30. That's amazing. Her eye cream in the anti-aging SkinSense original range, because there's two separate ranges, and I love this eye cream. I think this is my second tube that I'm on now. So let's try the eye concentrate. A deeply nourishing concentrate to provide long-lasting moisture, help reduce the appearance of puffiness to this delicate eye area. And now I know a lot of people suffer with puffiness around here, especially in the mornings, for a fresh, bright and radiant look. Now that sounds good to me. So this is 15 mils. To be honest, they last ages because my tubes do. I'm going to take about that much moisture, massage it into my sort of ring fingers like that, and then I'm going to tap. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen there, but I need to be looking at you there, don't I? I'm going to just tap it round. Now I know with Abby's eye products that you can, if you want to, not everybody will want to because some people might not like to do it, but you can with her eye products take them over the whole of the eyelid if you want to. I know a lot of other eye products would tell you just on the orbital bone, and you don't need to. I'm not going to take it all the way to the lash line. I am just going to go over a little bit over the lid, but I'm not going to go too far down. But you can do if you want to. Again, it sinks in like a dream. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on there. It doesn't feel greasy. Nothing worse than a greasy eye cream and then wanting to put your makeup on because it just will never go on. That has sunk in and will make the perfect base for any eyeshadows or primer that I want to apply. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of pat it in underneath. And there we go. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the little bell symbol so that you get reminded when I've got a new video coming out. Please give me a thumbs up. Actually comment below if you've used any of the SkinSense range. I know lots of you that do watch QVC are big fans. Let me know, what is your favourite product? Have you used the Hydranet range and your thoughts? And if there's anything else you want me to do a video on, please let me know. Thank you. Goodbye.